You were Biggie's favorite rapper. Did you met Biggie?
Yeah. I've been around Big twice.
Okay.
But we had 3 phone calls. You know, it was always funny, you know, too, because we didn't have a direct connection. It was my DJ, Mr. C.
Okay.
Who would call and put us on the phone together. Mm-hmm. And when he clicked Big in, first thing he said, the real B.I.G. That's the first thing we just laugh and whatnot. Then he tell me what's on his mind, But I mean, he was someone that I had so much respect for, man, and I thought was super talented because I've seen a lot of MCs, develop, their style and become better throughout the years. I saw Biggie do this in like a year.
Yes.
In like 1 year, I seen him go from here to here lyrically. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was like, had he lived, I think he would have probably been the greatest MC ever.
Wow. Did you know that he had that ability? Because like you said, it wasn't long. It wasn't like he had a 5-year or 10-year career. It like he blew up and then it was gone. Just like that.
I mean, it's the type of thing where back then when Mr. C was trying to get him a deal, C would be like, yo, he don't remind you of you? Like, nah. And then he came out with, I believe, Party and Bullshit. And, he rocking. And he's like,
Party and
yeah. And he's asked me again. He's like, yo, you don't, because see, Biggie talked about stuff I didn't talk about.
Correct.
See what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah, I don't see it. Then when he came out with the remix for One More Chance, and when I'm like, however, I stay Coochie down to the socks. I called C that time.
Yeah.
All right, my bad. I see it now.
I see it.
I see it. Yeah. I was like, yeah, he's a monster.
Mm. Biggie invited you to one of Tupac shows. How did you and Tupac get?
I was performing at Madison Square Garden.
Okay.
For the Budweiser Superfest.
Okay.
And Biggie wanted to come.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, And Biggie was hanging with Pac because he was in New York filming Above the Rim.
Okay.
So he asked, could Pac come?
Okay.
And I was like, absolutely, because I knew Pac when he was dancing for Digital Underground.
Yeah.
Because they were the opening act on my first tour.
Wow.
So I'd known Pac for that,
Right.
So I was like, absolutely, yeah, bring him. So when they brought him, I called them, both on stage and let them freestyle,
Damn.
Yeah.
How often does that happen? That someone of your ilk caliber invite somebody on stage, y'all go ahead and freestyle this?
Well, the reason I do it a lot, but the reason I really wanted to do it that particular night is because when I first got on, Bobby Brown did it for me.
Oh,
You know?
Yes.
Because this is when they wasn't really letting hip hop in the Garden like that. I think maybe the last ones to be there might have been like Run DMC or LL, So like Bobby Brown had a show, his first solo album, and he let me get on and rock with him and perform one of my songs. So here's Biggie, a new up and coming artist. Here's Pac, he filming a movie. Fat Joe also, but I ran out of time. I couldn't let Joe on.
Right.
Because they was telling me 5 minutes left. Yeah. But I was like, y'all come on, rock.
Joe gonna tell that story. Joe gonna say you had 25 minutes left. Joe gonna add some yeast to that thing so that thing grow down.
No, listen, let me explain something to you. Ain't nothing better than watching Pajokio do his thing.
Pajokio, come on, Kane.
when he get into his element, I love it. But I'm gonna let the world know straight up. He telling the truth when he say that he was there and was supposed to get on that particular night at Madison Square Garden. Joe telling the truth.
Because people say, man, you wasn't supposed to go on with Kane. Kane wasn't about to let you on.
Nah, he's telling the straight up truth. And in all honesty, it was something that, really bothered me.
Right.
Because, because he was a new artist at the time. So that would have been a good look for him. But they were like 5 minutes, and I still hadn't done Warm It Up Kane or Ain't No Half Stepping, so I didn't have no time.
You didn't have no time to get him on. Did you ever get in the studio with Pac? Did you ever see Pac in the studio?
We worked together. Before, like a year before he passed, Suge Knight wanted to start Death Row East.
Right.
And, you know, he invited me out. We went out to a Tyson fight, and, you know, we talked about working, and then we left Vegas and flew right back to LA.
Right.
I went in the studio, and I recorded a song called Wherever You Are with Pac. I wrote a song for Hammer called What You Gonna Do For Me, and me, Pac, and Hammer, all three of us did a song together called Too Late Player, all in the same night.
Wow.
Yeah.
Suge offered you an opportunity. Did he try to sign you to Death Row East?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why you didn't sign?
It was like, he asked me what did I want. I said, $400,000 an album. I didn't, because I'm checking the temperature, because at that point in time, no one was really trying to sign me. So I'm trying to check the temperature in the room, you know, so I didn't want to go hard, so I said 400,000. He was like, that's a strange number, 400. Why wouldn't you just simply say 500? Okay, 500. And he like, man, you Big Daddy Kane, man. He was like, I have to make the Dog Pound.
Mm-hmm.
I have to make, I forgot what other artists he mentioned. I have to, you know, make them.
Mm-hmm.
You already an established name. I would be insulting you to give you less than $1 million. Okay, cool. And I mean, I thought we had a deal.
Right.
But then he said, look, I don't know about your financial status right now, but you know, if you need a little something, I can, you know, give you a little 100,000 right now, you know, to take with you, you know. And then that's what made me uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah. You
know
felt
what I'm
that you took that 100,000, you was gonna be indebted to this man.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden,
that just felt like a gangster move, and I was like, you know, like, nah, I'm good, man, I'm good. And I didn't do it.
yeah. Biggie was 24 when he passed. Pac was 25 when he passed. Given what they were doing at the time of their untimely demise, how big do you think they would have been? Let's just say they live another 10 years, another 15, another 20 years.
I think that Pac would have probably been the Michael Jackson of hip hop.
Wow.
You know, because you got to understand, not only did women love Pac, men love Pac.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Men, like women wanted to be with Pac, men wanted to be like Pac. You know, so I mean, he was a very, very powerful figure. You know, anytime you pass away and people have sightings of you, that's when you a bad dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know?
True.
Like, people still swear out that Michael Jackson's still alive.
Yeah.
People still swear out Elvis Presley's alive.
Right.
People doing that with Pac.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Right.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party, because you know we like to do something before two something.